Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I'm watching episode 12 of Symphogear GX. Normally this would be the last episode of the season, but there's one extra one, so we get that. So, last episode, not Alice, not Karen, but Carol, that's her name. Um, she began her dissection of the world, like literally cutting it up, it seems. What she's going to do with those pieces, I have no idea. Maybe cut them up into smaller pieces? Not really sure. Um, I really don't know how she misconstrued her father's dying words so badly. I guess using my imagination, I could just assume that, like, maybe she originally got the message just trying to learn everything about the world, but then as she used her memories because of alchemy, the price of using that type of alchemy, uh, I have no idea because, like, she clearly remembers that still. And she should know what experiencing the world means, judging by how language works. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'll just I'm gonna just chalk that up to maybe like homunculuses have programming errors or something, like the equivalent of an AI going to protect humans, I must kill them, sort of thing. I don't know, but yeah, it turns out Hibiki's dad isn't as useless or pathetic as he seemed, at least deep down. There's still some good at him. There's still very much protectiveness and caring feelings regarding Hibiki, so that's nice to see. I gave him too little credit, which, to my credit, uh, he really didn't give me any reason to give him the benefit of the doubt in the first place. Because even like everything we've seen of him was just painting him in the worst possible light with no redeeming qualities whatsoever. There was no like, oh, he used to be amazing and now he's fallen because of something very important or something like that, and there's a chance for redemption, sort of thing. It was just like he used to be part of their family and abandoned them, and then now he's just like as pathetic as can be outwardly. So not knowing the full extent of his character really didn't give me a reason to consider him anything but currently trash, essentially. But he did pull through. He helped out Hibiki so she could finally strike back against Carol. Um, and then Carol transformed to her own Symphogear, and she was able to use the what was it called? Superb song, I think, where they like sacrifice their life in exchange for more ultimate power for a while, but it seems alchemy has a way around that as well. And she transformed into her adult version to do it, so I can't say any of her designs are all too appealing. um, but yeah, second to last episode. Let's see what happens. Going right into the fight. I think. I mean, it's replaying that. And here we go. I talked a little bit about that. I think I'm not sure why this is a thing, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, this does feel like it might be a mind game of some sort that they're all sharing. Okay, good. I wonder what it means by silver radiance. Is it her specifically? I have no idea. Like how Strawberry's just gliding on the floor. She doesn't have to run. GX. All right, send out the ship girls. They'll do something about this, hopefully. You know, the visuals we saw from space of that energy, it made it seem like the energy walls were much, much, much bigger than they actually are. Like the width of them when we were seeing them from space looked like they were the size, the width of like some countries. Man, Shirabe really has it good, doesn't she, with her Symphogear? You know, in like just mundane topics. Oh look, he's still around. You don't seem to have bled that much, to be honest. Oh, this is where it was. Okay. So far, it seems like we have so many just insane people as villains in this show. See, the width there at most seems to be like half a street. There's never nothing left. You could always say there's always something left. I mean, you didn't bother to check it all. Well, it's not disintegrated yet, but I guess there is parts. It's kind of funny that my joke about him being a good boy, an innocent boy, and now his idea of being a hero is actually kind of true. Well, I mean, the innocent thing isn't exactly the most accurate, but the idea that he turned out to be a good guy in the end is kind of funny to me, considering that. And not really a good guy, just, beneficial. You know what I mean. That he ended up doing good. I'm you, but cooler. Methinks an AI has gone a little rogue here, or at least a little. It's misunderstanding some things. She just slides in. That's amazing. True justice. Yes. Oh my gosh, she has Spawn's cape. That I'll be able to download all the Digimon he wants. Also like the gradient in the subtitles. Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. So I guess all the parts that it's like disintegrating, it's like recording. So because of that, it'll be able to reconstruct it. I feel with the alchemist lolly on their team, they'll eventually be able to make linker, so they don't need the doctor anymore. Then it turns into Tsubasa. It is very shonen of you. I really hope this isn't actually goodbyes because Shirabe is one of my favorites. I don't think they bandaged her at all. What first aid? Neat. What I was gonna say though is I don't know how. I still don't know how the lolly was injured because there was a thing falling from above, but somehow she got hurt on her side. I'm hoping they're okay in there. They could still be fine, I think. I hope. That's a very pretty visual, by the way. Ah, yep, alright. It's literally reconstructing everything. Probably saved the state of every single, like, atom. So reconstructing that would be a little weird. I don't know how it would work because when it reconstructed it, the point at which it was deconstructed is behind time wise with everything around it. So I imagine there's seams everywhere in the world now. Everyone is crying here. Yeah, so she understands this, but why doesn't Carol? So she wasn't misunderstanding, she was purposefully misunderstanding. But that is a long time to grieve. Does she just not have, like, the mental fortitude to grieve properly during, like, hundreds of years? You know what? Maybe erasing her memories made it so the additional memories don't really contribute to passing from her grief, I guess. Like it just continuously refreshes her distress, maybe. Like if she keeps sacrificing her memories, the memory of her father's death continuously becomes one of the newest memories, which means she can't really ever get over it. How is that any different? And if she wanted to be more efficient with spending memories, she could have just watched a lot of TV shows and then just forgotten the TV shows continuously over and over. She should keep playing Dark Souls for the first time over and over. Was that mentioned? Ah, Tsubasa looks so good. Those outfits look really cool in general. I kind of wish that was the default look of them. I hope the lolly doesn't die, because she seems incredibly useful for the team. So there's a third one, essentially. Terraphonic gain is over 9,000! Alright, well, I think they did mention something about safeties. I just had forgotten. It's off the charts! They better not have killed off Shirabe, or I'm gonna be upset. That's a lot of superb songs. Is this when Shirabe and pals arrives and they all work together? Please tell me that's the case. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, that's a relief. I didn't want her gone. He did. Where did he start getting this hero complex from, though? We didn't really see that in the first season, did we? So he kept an SD card of his porn stash with him, and he's finally passing it on. Very emotional stuff. And then he dies. Oh my god, Tsubasa, you look so good. I like the sound of this one. Very synchronized. Did the outfit like grow bigger? Oh my god, it actually is growing bigger. This is exactly like in Is This a Zombie, where the main character gets cuter and cuter in his outfit, and that means he's getting more powerful. I was thinking that maybe they were going to do something like that. These colors are really like nice looking. I do really like the use of rainbow colors in this series. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, these glowing ones aren't. They're pretty good too. I like them. I do still prefer the dark ones, but Shirabe and Tsubasa look pretty great in these too. All right, well, let's see if there's anything after. All right, doesn't seem to be the case. So, man, that was cool. Kind of sucks for Dr. Vieira, I think his name was. She kind of negged him right at the end before he died. It's like the most backhanded compliment. I was kind of thinking that maybe this would be like the final end to the fighting, and then the last episode would just be like the resolution episode where like it just settles things. But I guess not. I think we're gonna get more fighting in the next episode because well, they got their final forms essentially. Well, for now. I don't know how many more forms they're gonna go through by the end of the series. There's two more seasons. Um, but yeah, feel like they're probably gonna one-sidedly beat her up pretty well, hopefully, and that'll be the end of that. Maybe a couple more flashbacks for sympathy points, but yeah, next episode is the last episode. So I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.